the term hemo, so it means that it is referring to your blood or your tissue flagellates or your parasites that have flagella as well. No? So they are also under the class Zoomastigophorinae, but they do not have your chromatophores. What they have is your kinetoplast, which includes both your blepharoplast and your parabasal bodies. You can also appreciate your axoneme. So it has 4 forms. No? You have your amastigote, your chromastigote, epimastigote, and trichomastigote. So as you can see here, that yan yung evolution niya. No? Your amastigote, your chromastigote, epimastigote, and trichomastigote. Okay, so your amastigote is round or oval and has a single nucleus. It has a kinetoplast, but it does not have your flagellum yet. And this is seen inside host cells. So your amastigote exists inside the host cells. Your chromastigote, on the other hand, is already elliptical in shape. Also with a single nucleus, it has your kinetoplast, an axoneme, and your anterior flagellum. Okay, so meron na siya isang flagellum doon. Now, your epimastigote is now slightly curved, so it's a little longer, slightly curved and elliptical, also with your single nucleus, but now it has your undulating membrane. Also with a short free flagellum occasionally present. And your trichomastigote is a curved and slender form, also with a single nucleus, but it now also has your volutin granules, and the undulating membrane runs the entire body. And the kinetoplast is found at the posterior end with your single flagellum. Okay, so your amastigote form is seen in your Leishmania donovani. So, and again, as we said, this is the spherical or round form found intracellularly. And it is said to have your torpedo-like forms, no? Because it can exist as ovoid, round, or elongated. It has a single nucleus, large and red in color when stained, and a blue cytoplasm with your limiting membrane. The parabasal body is deep red-violet and located right in the angle of the nucleus, and it also has a blepharoplast, or a dot-like structure with short thread-like axoneme. But when you look at it under the microscope, hindi nyo na siya makita ng isa-isa pa, no? Because it's very small. Okay? But you should know that it can exist in ovoid, round, and elongated forms. And in this particular slide, as you can see, ito ay together with the white blood cell. No? So it is in the peripheral bloodstream. Okay? Next is your trichomastigote form, seen in your Trypanosoma gambiense rhodesiense. So this one is C-shaped, C or spindle-shaped pala, okay? With pale blue granular cytoplasm and dark blue volutin granules with single flagellum, and the nucleus is centrally located with a large caryosome. And your undulating membrane is pale blue, which originated from your dark red kinetoplast. Your Trypanosoma cruzi, trichomastigote din ito. This is also C or spindle-shaped, single flagellum located at the anterior end. The nucleus is reddish and centrally located, and it has a bulgy kinetoplast. Okay? Consists of dot-like blepharoplast and an oval parabasal body. So the cytoplasm also appears blue with the undulating membrane. So you have your trypanosoma cruzi and your trypanosoma rhodesiense, which you can see in the demo. Okay? Okay, next we go to your ciliata or your ciliates. So we only have one medically important ciliate. But in general, your ciliates have what we call your cilia or your thread-like extensions of the ectoplasmic membrane. So, ito yung cilia. Okay? So, these are its organ for locomotion. So, again, you have your amoeba, you have your pseudopodias. For your flagellates, you have your flagella, except for your Dinoflagellates, which also has your pseudopodia. And for your ciliates, you have your cilia. Okay? So, if this is your Balantidium coli, which is the only ciliate that we will discuss. So, it also has motion, and this is because of the presence of the cilia. Kaya hindi siya masyadong gano'ng mabilis nila kasi single one. Okay? Or yung short thread-like extensions. If your eyes are keen, makita nyo yung mga blade na gumagalaw. Dito. Yan. So it uses the thread-like extension. Okay. It also exists in two forms, your cyst, which has a tough and thickened cell wall that is hard. And your trophozoite has a thin, permeable cell wall. So this is your trophozoite, it has one cilia around it. Okay, so your Balantidium coli exists in trophozoite stage or form, which is the pathogenic stage, and your cyst is your infected stage. Okay, your trophozoite form is ovoid, as you saw in the video. Ovoid, broadly rounded, anterior and slightly pointed posterior in shape. It also has your cytostome, which is cone shape, and the presence of your long cilia. So for your Balantidium coli, you should remember that it has your macro and micro nucleus. So the macronucleus, as pointed by the red arrow, is bean or kidney shaped, compact diagnostic macronucleus. And you have your micronucleus, which is found near the concavity of the macronucleus. Okay? And you have cilia surrounding the entire cell or body and originated from the basal granules beneath the cell membrane. You may also see foot vacuoles in your large contractile vacuoles inside. And you have your cytopage at the opposite of the cytosol. So this is your Balantidium coli trophozoite. You have your macronucleus, which is diagnostic, kidney bean-shaped in appearance. You have the cilia surrounding the whole cell of the Balantidium coli. So, yung kanya micronucleus hindi masyadong kita dyan. Okay. Your Balantidium coli exists in your spherical, no? Round-shaped siya, no? And it has a very thick cell wall. So, because the cilia are still inside, kumbaga hindi pa siya nakaka-erupt or nakakalabas. No? So, that is why it has a very thick cyst, no? So, it has a large U or bean or kidney-shaped macronucleus. So, even your cyst form also has your macro and micronucleus. So, again, the cilia is retracted in the inner cell wall, and the endoplasm is coarsely granulated. So sheet is rough talaga. No? In comparison to the trophozoa. Okay? You have a thick cell wall, your macronucleus is also C. Okay?